Yo, yo, yo! Everybody, welcome back to the Minority Sports Report. I'm your boy, Big Black.
Hey, it's me, J-Star, coming in live-ish. A couple days late.
It's Game Dollar. I'm just here.
He's just here. He's just here, sucking up air, taking up space, being...
He's feeling better, though.
True. I know. You were, yeah. Julian kidnapped my family earlier. Made them work at the liquor store.
It's the least I could do.
It's a family tradition now. No, sir.
Yeah. 2 generations.
It's gonna be the family tradition. You got to work at the liquor store at least for a year, or at least for a few months.
Got to. No, so what up, though? We're all back. Sports are happening, kinda.
Preseason for football. What? There's still MMA fights and NASCAR's still going.
Yep, NASA's still going.
Actually,
pushing towards the playoffs.
you want to talk about that UFC?
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but yeah, we can talk.
I didn't watch it either, but I think we were online.
I'm kind of upset I didn't watch it because I liked the main event. I forgot all about it, actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna tune in for the main event, but I completely forgot about it. Missed it.
Spaced it playing video games.
But yeah, the main card, the main 3 matches was Neil Magny taking on Ian Gary. Gary got the decision win in that one. Wiley Zhang picked up a decision win over Amanda Lemos. And Sugar Sean O'Malley went from the Contender Series to champion. He beat Aljamain Sterling, and he's the new Bantamweight champion.
Became the champion in the City of Champions. I think that's kind of tight.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was at the Garden too.
Yeah, that's just
all about that.
Yeah.
Yep,
In the bean.
Boss.
Yeah, what Aljamain was on a fine 9 fight. I think streak with the belt. So that's pretty significant. The Sugar era, as he says, is going until 2035. That's what that nigga said.
And Chris Weidman picked up another L, and Dana's asking him to retire now.
Oh, of course he lost.
You get asked to retire? What does that mean?
He has respect for you.
Yeah.
Honestly, because he could just cut your ass.
I mean, Weidman's a former champ. He beat Anderson Silva twice. One was a fluke, but he beat him the second time.
Yeah, he did beat him the second time. Decisively.
Yeah, I don't know. He just lost a bunch of fights in a row, and you get cut when that happens in the UFC.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cut and ends up in PFL or some shit.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Probably 30-something. Mid to late 30s.
Yeah, that's a long time to be getting hit in the head.
Like I said, he beat Anderson Silva, so...
Yeah, that's why I was like, how old is this guy?
I don't know if you remember when Anderson Silva broke his shin over the other guy's leg. That was Chris Weidman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was their first fight.
That was the fluke one.
Yeah. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, this is like back when people were like, there's this thing called YouTube.
For real. Here we are. Cheers, Google, you fuck. Did you talk about the ladies fighting? Did you already cover the other fights? I can't even remember. I was so focused on.
I went through the main ones, but
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Wiley Zhang picked up the win.
Yeah. That's right. I remember now. As soon as you said that, I was like,
wait, is she still the champ? Right? That was for the
yeah.
belt,
That's for the belt.
Yeah.
She
So
retained.
she's still the women's strawweight.
If Sterling lost his belt, she kept hers, and good for them. I am kind of pissed I didn't see that fight though.
Yeah.
Oh, real talk. She significant strikes, if I'm remembering correctly, throughout the fight because she won a unanimous decision.
I found out something about significant strikes, but continue.
It was 168 to like 23 landed through the whole fight. Like, yo, how did she not get murdered in that ring, dog? Like that shit.
So this is how that fact. So that's funny you bring that up because I've completely forgot I was gonna miss bringing this up. But so significant strikes. It doesn't mean it does damage or anything like that. Any punch thrown is a significant strike.
Oh, it's just punch. I thought it was a punch landed.
Yeah. Damage is a whole separate category that they judge.
Okay.
So significant strikes that's bullshit.
Word. Good looks, because I had no fucking idea.
It's funny. I was trolling, not trolling, but I was just strolling through Instagram, looking at shit, not liking. But I stumbled across Laura Sanko. Her Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about it, and I was like, oh shit. She said she found out something she didn't know about it. And I was like, holy shit, that's some bullshit.
So it's just punches
all this time.
It's just total hits, kicks just thrown.
Punches and kicks thrown, basically.
Wow.
Maybe it's whatever lands is significant. They count that as significant, but it's not significant strikes. Is like something that did damage. Damage is a separate category that they judge.
Wow. Good shit, homie.
Got something in my throat. My mouth got mad dry for a second.
It was significant strikes in your throat. Also.
Yeah, for real.
No, damage is a whole different category.
Damage through the nose. That was a fucking he's down and down.
No.
I love that fucking shit. But yo, I'm like mind fucked, bro, because I've been watching MMA UFC literally since UFC 1 here in Denver, Colorado, back in the 90s.
Same.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Same for you, dog. Like that's fucking damn. Damn. All right, good shit. Every once in a while we drop some knowledge on this shit. Tight.
Yeah, thanks, Laura Sanko.
Yeah.
He's one dropping on me.
Yeah. So the more you know.
The more you know. My ninjas. My nigga. All right. Did you see that there's another 17-year-old high school basketball star, I believe out of Alabama, collapsed on the court and then died a few hours later. I think this happened on Friday. I could be wrong because I don't have my phone. It's on my charger.
Like heart failure?
I don't. At the time I read the article, they didn't have anything released because he was a minor. So I was just like, wow. And then the same shit happened to LeBron's kid not too long ago, which we didn't talk about. But he's making a recovery. But this other kid died. So it was kind of like, sheesh. And then we saw a fucking, I don't know his name because I never really said it because I wasn't going to pretend like I knew who he was before it happened. But when he collapsed on the field, the Buffalo Bills player, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking, it's kind of crazy.
Hamlin?
Yeah, Hamlin.
Something Hamlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Denny. Wild. Not Denny.
As much as we'd like it to be.
As much as we'd like it to be. Fucking yeah. So sports. It's crazy. You can live a healthy life and still like you know, LeBron James, like, you know, I don't wish anything ill upon these people, but you have all the money in the world, be healthy as shit. You know, life don't fucking care, you know, so just be appreciative and share love with your loved ones. Like these fucks here. They go, fuck yourselves, both of you, and talk about some more sports.
You want to talk the mess that is the 76ers situation right now?
Oh, god damn.
Oh my god, man. Talk about fucking scorched earth, James Harden.
I'm trying not to pay attention to that shit, and it's still seeping in.
Dude, he was at a children's camp in China, and he just is like, I'm never gonna fucking play for the James Morey, who's the president of the fucking 76ers.
He's a liar. I ain't playing for a liar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play. This is like twice, and it's like, holy shit, dude. Like,
yeah, it's a bad look, man.
Last time he did this, he showed up wearing a fucking fat suit, or I mean, you know what I mean. But it's just like, fuck, man. Like the Sixers are like, what? And what if you trade Harden? Who? What? Embiid's gonna fucking want to out too, and then you don't. What do you have? You have nothing.
I know. It's a shit show because even with the whole thing with Ben Simmons too, man. Like this is decade almost at this point of pure fuckery and shit show circus out of that organization.
Yeah, like you're how many years? 3 years in a row you can't get out of the second round playoffs.
And I knew when they fired Doc, I'm like, that's not the problem. He's not the problem, dog.
I mean, he's not a good coach, but
I know, but he's not the problem. He won with the Celtics, bro. You know what I'm saying? And those some old niggas that he won with, you know? So it's like it's like you always say, you're not gonna fire the fucking the CEO or the the owner. You're not gonna fire those people. Those people don't get fired too often. So yeah, it's fun to watch that shit show happen because they're in the fucking division with the Celtics. So I'm like, the more fuckery that goes on down there, hey, let's do it.
Yeah, and it's just like James Harden's like, I need a max. It's like, motherfucker, you don't get a max anymore. Not anymore. Like not 5 years ago. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Now it's like, what the fuck, man? You disappear in the playoffs. Like go,
yeah. James Harden is a clutch one-on-one player, but basketball is a team game, so take that as you will. Smoke it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Spain won the Women's World Cup today.
Oh, good. I was glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that today. So we have not talked about that shit since the women lost, and even then it was really brief because
the women lost.
Because the women lost, right? España, good for them.
Yeah, they beat England. I watched most of the game today.
Sorry, Amesbury. Your team lost.
It was the first time an English team had been in the soccer finals in 3 decades.
Oh, goddamn.
And none of the Royals showed up.
Well, it was the women's team.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's just like, they
don't have time for that shit. Yeah, that's awful. That's not a good look at all.
So, it's not like it was us where it's like, this would have been like our third time. No, yeah. Fourth time winning. We still won like a third of them.
Yeah, I mean, but it's crazy because our soccer teams don't suck, but on the whole, we don't give a shit, So it's like,
yeah, but also our best athletes don't play soccer.
That's what I'm saying, right? So it's like the fact that we are where we are with soccer on the world stage is pretty fucking impressive. That's what I was getting to. So the fact that they didn't make it, like nobody cares, really. But if they would have won, more people would have cared about them winning than kind of just shrugging off the loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there are diehards that were hurt about it and stuff, but collectively the country's like, oh, they lost. Versus, a day or two, like, yeah, women's soccer, woohoo! And then, by Wednesday, nobody gives a shit anymore, So.
Yeah, but I don't know. Conservatives are psyched about it.
Well, they got to be psyched about something with no black people in it.
they're like, oh, I'm so glad they lost. They made such a stink about being paid like the same. And I'm like, yeah, and they did about as well as the men usually do.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said when they fucking lost, man. Our teams are very decent, which is cool because
round of 16.
Our top females are honestly playing basketball or they do fucking softball on ESPN. Obviously, the men are doing everything but that. Unless you're like, you come from overseas or you're not good enough. You're fast and you can handle a ball, but not consistently. So, hey, son, maybe this football is not your thing. And then have you ever tried this football? And give them a soccer ball. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's what it is. A lot of soccer, at least in my experience growing up, and maybe shit's changing, but soccer was always like the third option for okay, I'm good at this, but I can't make the fucking varsity team. Okay, I'm good. All right, I'm just gonna play soccer because I'm fast as shit and I can fucking kick balls. But then we had a lot of kids from Central America living in Chelsea where we grew up. So those kids that picked soccer as that third option, nah, nigga. Like our soccer team was fucking disgusting. Because of all the
And no
Central
one went to
America.
the games.
And nobody went to the games because nobody gave a shit about soccer, you know? But yeah, these niggas won every year I was in high school. I was in high school for 6 years. So that's telling you these niggas was nasty, dog. This is generational talent. But anyways, soccer.
Well, the rest of the world was very excited.
Right. Good for Spain.
Yeah.
Good for them broads.
It was just like one of those things where I was like, I was like, oh, it's 90 minutes. Oh, 13 minutes of overtime. Okay. And then it was a thrilling 1-0 victory.
Sounds about soccer.
Yeah. So, I did see probably the best goal of the game. Like, it was like, I think it was, Spain was about to get it in, and the English keeper just like fucking like launches herself across and just snatches it out of the air. And like comes down with it, and everyone's like, oh.
No!
Yeah. And then all the super wealthy Spanish people who were there were like, España. And then the English were like, oh, it's so bloody football.
They had tapas, tea, and crumpets. That was all on the menus. No, so Scam, hit us with some NASCAR shit, dog.
We had the Watkins Glen International. Well, the race at Watkins Glen International today.
I love Watkins Glen.
Have you been there?
No, I play a lot of racing games.
I've virtually driven it.
Hundreds of times at this point, honestly.
Fuck, I don't remember what. Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen International. Was won by William Byron.
Nice.
Your boy Danny Hamlin took in second. Christopher Bell took in third. Ty Gibbs took in. Christopher Bell third. AJ Allmendinger took fourth, and Ty Gibbs took fifth. And pushing towards the playoffs. Getting ready, coming up towards that cutoff point for the top 14 drivers for the playoffs. So we'll see who ends up making the cut there. Right now, William Byron's in the lead. He got the most wins. Most stage wins, most wins. So he's in first. Truex Jr.'s in third. Danny Hamlin's in Truex Jr.'s in second. Danny Hamlin's in third. I'm all mixed up.
It's all fucked up. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Word. Vroom, vroom, motherfuckers.
Vroom, vroom, bitch.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Coke Zero Sugar 400 next week. Daytona.
Ooh, nice. Julian's going to watch that one.
Coke Zero Sugar?
Yep, Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Zero Sugar. I'm sorry. I was like, I thought it was...
Yep, they're going to just turn on the cars and...
Coke Zero. Sugar.
What?
Hilarious. Baseball stuff?
What about it?
Nah.
People hit balls with bats.
Yeah.
End of
the team I enjoy is in shit place.
Cool. That's all we need to know, I guess. Unless you want to.
I don't even know where the Sox are at.
Yeah, the Yankees are really bad.
They were better than the Yankees last I checked, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they're 6 games up on the Yankees.
Yeah, Sox were in fourth place in the AL East.
Yeah, Yankees are in fifth. They're 17 games out of first place.
Ooh, goddamn.
Ooh. But with the second worst record in the league and 28.5 games out of first place are the Rockies.
You said second worst in the league?
Yeah. Oh, no, third worst. The Royals and the A's both have worse records, but not by much.
Man,
I mean, the A's
I've watched more Thai fighting straight from Thailand than I've watched baseball this season.
Well, it's not a good year for our teams.
No.
Every time I'm like, maybe I should start watching the Sox, I see something like, oh, they're just over 500, or they're still at 500. I'm like, all right, they're in the same spot they were 3 months ago when I thought about watching them. So I'll tune in eventually.
Fucking Orioles are at 77 and 47.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like they're on track to win close to 100 games this year.
Wow. Good for them. Holy shit, boys.
Finally.
For real. They always
they got
They haven't won since like Cal Ripken days, right?
Yeah, that's not like. Were you saying
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, I agree. I'm just like, they still have all of September to go, and there's no reason, But also, the Cal Ripken years were so many years.
Yeah, I was
Didn't
a
the Braves win it?
child.
Did the Braves win it last year?
Yes,
I couldn't tell you.
I think so.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
They're shitting on it this year. They're 80 and 43.
Oh wow! God damn, that's a lot of baseball.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what my season's looking like in the fucking show right now.
And
And that shit's on easy.
the Cardinals are in last place, also at 55 and 70. How's that working out for you, Mr. Nolan Arenado? Best fans in baseball.
Factuals.
Whatever that means.
Well, I know a girl from that area. She says the same shit. We're the best fans in baseball. I'm like,
What does that mean?
okay, you're the best fans.
You're
Like,
calling yourselves the best fans of baseball. You're not the best fans of baseball.
yeah, if you got to say it's not true, and then you're proud to care about something that's dying, all right, whatever. You could be the most important about some shit nobody really cares about.
Hey, there was a drone show this weekend that got canceled, but they were going to have a drone show.
We're at the game.
Yeah, at the
Where?
Rockies game.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah. Elliot was like, we went for the drone show, and then at the bottom of the 8th, they told us it was canceled. Apparently, his son said,
They
The
waited until the
Rockies-
8th to keep you there.
the Rockies scammed us. He's like 6.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, the Rockies scammed us. That's fucking
I'm
great.
like, I'm glad he's learning early.
Fuck yeah, bro. Teach them young and early. Oh man, that guy. That's funny. That is funny as shit. Oh man. Anything else, gents?
Broncos lost their second preseason game, which means, of course, they're going to go 0-16 because
Yeah, I had the Pats game on for like a play, and then I changed it because it's preseason and I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't even.
Jones.
I know what Ezekiel Elliott's on the team now.
Yeah, he's looking fat.
Yeah. Preseason, I don't give a shit.
It's the most important season before the season.
The preseason is not a thing that the Minority Sports Report cares about. But thank you guys for caring enough to watch this show. Make sure you follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure you hit the bell icon as well. Boys, where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Julian C. Mitchell on all the platforms.
That's game 666. Leave me alone.
And I'm at the Beatnik. We'll be back next week. Peace.